Hi guys, as you can tell by the title, I got tagged in Kandi tag. It was Toxic Skittles 09. She posted her video on Facebook. Like, I have a group on Facebook. It's called Candyland. If you type it in, I think we have like 90 some odd members. I don't know, close to 100 members and stuff. And you can just tell because it's two candy kids trading, and there's a whole bunch of candy. So you can look that up on there or whatever. So she posted on there, and then she tagged everybody who watched the video for that. So I'm gonna do my candy tag video now. The first question is, when and why did you start making candy? I haven't actually been making candy all that long. I started making candy in November, and it was because it was the day before I went to my first rave, which was cool. It was fun. It got shut down early, blah blah blah. Whole other story altogether. The second question is, how do you feel about the idea that you can only call candy if you rave? I personally, I don't care. You can call it whatever you want, but just be cautious that there are people who won't like you for calling it candy. Some people get really upset about it, so that's just fair warning there. And what was I gonna say? Oh, just make sure, just don't call yourself a raver. Like, oh, I have candy, blah blah blah, but don't tell people that you rave. It just makes you seem immature and kind of stupid. Just don't do it. Lying is not good. Do I go to rave? Obviously, I go to raves. You know, I have videos of some or whatever. If you go on like my Facebook, either my fan page, whatever, all that stuff, I've got pictures, lots of different things, costumes, all my stuff up there. I'm actually working on a new costume right now. Once I get my black and red butterfly wings, it's gonna be awesome. What were my first bead colors? I just got one of the little plastic pouches from Walmart. The neon ones, like I'd had them like even before, because I used to make these bracelets where you just like the braid like yarn or whatever, and I'd put like beads on them and all that stuff. So I had already had beads when I first started making stuff. Can I read a candy pattern? Candy cuff patterns. Yes, I can. This is the first cuff that I made. It's a penguin. So yeah, I can obviously read them. I taught myself how to read them. I just looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, I know how to make this. It wasn't that difficult for me. Where do I get my patterns? I get my patterns from Candy Patterns, or if there's something that I don't want, like something that I need and it's not on there, or I just want to make my own pattern or my own version of it, I go and I will make my own patterns. If you actually look on Candy Patterns, I've actually submitted stuff on there, so you can see some of my patterns on there. If you like just type in my name or whatever, it'll pop up. What is my biggest problem while making candy? Which that would be running out of supplies, like running out of string or running out of beads. Or what I hate most is when you go and you're going to tie it off and then you drop it and all your beads fall onto the freaking floor. Ugh, worst thing ever. Hate it. What string brand and size do you use? Hold on, let me find it. Okay, two things that I use. I use Bead and Stretch 0.7. This is my favorite. Awesome. And then there's this 0.5 millimeter that is from Walmart. I don't even know what it's called. I don't know. I don't like the tabby thing, so I ripped it off. I don't know. But it's from Walmart. If you go into the actual like really fancy beaded section, it'll be in there. 0.5 is like this. It's like really stretchy, but 0.7 is not as stretchy. But I think that it holds together better. I don't know. It makes me feel more secure about the things that I make. So I like 0.7 the best. Where do I buy my supplies? I buy my stuff from either Hobby Lobby or from Walmart. I personally like Walmart better than Hobby Lobby, because the problem with Hobby Lobby beads for me is that, let's see if I can find an example of one. I don't know. Can't find one right now. But what'll happen is like they get like, they have like little edges on them, which tend to dig into your skin, which I don't like. And then sometimes you'll get beads that are completely closed up with like plastic, and you have to like take freaking scissors and stab it to make a hole in it, which I hate so much. But Walmart beads, I've never had a problem with that. The only problem I had with the Walmart bead is on one of my cuffs, I've had one bead break. That was it, just one bead. But other than that, I haven't had any problem with the Walmart beads. What bead color do I think is essential? I would have to say black or white, because those are in almost every single like cuff pattern that you make or whatever. It's just, those are the two things that are essential, the things that you need. How often do I update my supplies? Whenever I get the money. Or if I see something, I'm just like, I have to have. So I'll just go and I'll get it whenever I have money or whatever. Basically, all the money, anything I get, automatically goes to beads. What are your favorite candy pieces that you've made and why? Oh, that's hard. Probably my candy bikini, because like, I made my candy bikini way before there were any like video tutorials for it. Like, I had to go and I was looking on how to figure out how to do it, and I didn't know how to do it, and I finally found a forum and stuff, but it had like pictures and stuff, but it wasn't necessarily clear on what it was talking about. Like, I got really confused. So once I got like the basics down, I just basically taught myself from there, and like, making the triangles was not a problem at all. That was easy. The part was I had to figure out how to connect it all, and then I ran out of string, blah blah blah, all this crap. So that is something I'm proud of, because I even made the whole pattern myself. I made it all myself. And then like, I really like my candy mustache, because I just looked at the picture of it. Like, Fishhook had made it. I looked at a picture of it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this. And I just made it from looking at the picture, which is awesome. So yeah, I did that. And then, yeah, those are the things that I like the best, probably. I actually I traded my candy mustache to Starshine, but yeah, so I have to make another one. What type of candy do I not like? Okay, candy that I don't like. I even like really ugly stuff, so basically, I like any candy. It's what I don't like is the people who give me the candy. Like, if you're someone who's going to be a compulsive liar, someone who's going to be, like, just not good to be around, someone who's always negative, blah, 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 I don't want your candy. It's really weird, but me and a couple other people I've talked to, they have, like, the same idea, the same kind of thing, that candy's not just a bracelet. It's definitely a sign of friendship, because when you trade them or whatever, but we have the idea that when you make a piece of candy, a part of you like goes into it, so it's like you're giving like a piece of yourself to somebody else, and that's how we think of it. So if you're a really negative person, if you lie, all this stuff or whatever, I don't want to be associated with things that are negative like that. So I even have like some candy that I've gotten from some people, and I'm not going to wear it anymore. Well, I don't wear it anymore, and I kind of want to smash it with a hammer or watch cars run over it, because I really don't like those people anymore. But yeah, that's the kind of candy I don't like. My advice would be to look at other pictures of things. Like, I don't know, I'm just like a very visual person, so maybe it just works better for me. But like, I'll look at something first, even before I look at a tutorial or anything. If I want to learn how to make something, I'll look at it and try to figure out how to do it myself before I go to someone else to figure out how to do it. Because that way you have more experience and you learn from your own mistakes. So when you actually, if you can't figure it out and then you go to a tutorial, be like, oh, this is what I did wrong, blah, 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 I need to do this, you know? Because if you rely on tutorials the whole time and watch a whole bunch of videos and stuff, sometimes I guess you don't like make the connection with like the different skills that you learn from making candy. Like, let's say you made a candy mustache or whatever, blah, blah, blah. That's basically a flat peyote stitch. It's a little bit, it's modified or whatever, but from that you can learn how to make like a Yoshi or a Mudkip or whatever, because you have the same, or a hair bow, you know, you have all the same basic like steps. Like a cuff is essentially peyote, you know, it's all the same kind of thing, and it all builds on each other. Once you learn how to make certain things, you learn how to make other things. So I would start out with things that are smaller and then just work your way up higher. Who is my candy idol? if we're talking strictly YouTube people, I wouldn't necessarily have an idol, but I would say people that I definitely look up to and I love the things that they make would be definitely Cellular Mango. She is awesome. I love her. And also Gifts. It's XS Gifts 37XX, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll just link them down below. They are awesome. Gifts tutorials are freaking just, yes, awesome. And then, but like, honestly, like people who I look up to, like beyond anything, would be freaking candy ravers from LA. Like, they make so, like, their candy is unbelievable. I mean, it's not only like just like amazing, it's like some of the most creative that I've ever seen, and it just stands out above anything else. Like, I've gotten candy from a couple of people who, like, well, one person who used to live in LA and stuff, and his candy sticks out way more than anybody else's candy, and it's definitely my favorite. And it just means so much more to me. You know, I don't know what it is. It's just LA is just awesome. But yeah, that is my candy tag. And in this video, I'm tagging Anime Emo Panda. So it's your turn to make them. I'll put all the questions down below so you can just copy it or whatever. But with this, you're also supposed to make a tour of all your candy collections. I've already done that. That's posted. You can go find that if you want to see that. But that's what you're supposed to do. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye!